Hello, hello. Once again, it is Thursday night, and we're here with Crazy Carla's Concoctions. My girl, Miss Carla, how are you doing this evening?
Hola, hola. How y'all feeling today?
Man, we are in the building.
We are here. We are
Listen,
here with all our teeth in our mouth and partially in our right minds. We good.
Thursday was Mondaying bad today. I'm so glad it's over.
Don't talk to me about because they got their money out of me today at that place where I was at. You hear me?
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Thank
I'm
God
over.
for Thursday nights. We're here. We're enjoying ourselves to some concoctions. What you drinking? What you drinking? Mm.
And
What
I
you got?
have my blue glass because it's homecoming. It's
Okay.
Aggie time. We're gonna talk about this again. Look, y'all see my Aggie shirt? It said Aggie's forever, like Wakanda. Wakanda forever, but the Aggie. She got her little kiss and everything. See that? Oh, it's homecoming at the greatest homecoming on earth, North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University
What up,
in
Shine?
North Carolina. Hey, girl. Hi, Shine. Thank you for tuning in. I'm excited about tonight, Shine.
Oh yeah. So who do we got coming in here tonight?
So tonight we have the phenomenal, breathtaking, amazing, wonderful, fantastic Angel Housing.
Indeed. Awesome. I cannot wait for us to
Yeah.
start. Mr. Tyrone Steele.
That's my uncle. That's my daddy's brother right there.
Welcome.
That's my
Welcome.
uncle. Yeah, that's my Uncle T.
So let's go on and pay some bills before we start this thing.
Okay, let's get it going. Let's get it popping.
All right. Let's start off with the sweet lime.
The sweetest
Yes.
lime. She changed the name, remember? So
Yes.
the sweetest lime, Makia Mitchell. That's who y'all see my hair, right? My hair is hairy. You understand what I'm talking about? You see how healthy it looks? She did that. And she's been doing my hair for almost 15 years now, long time. She gives good energy. She's very good at doing natural hair. She does color. She does any kind of hair, period. But she's very good at natural hair and growing hair. So if you want to go check her out, give her a call. Her phone number's there at 336-734-3307. You can also catch her on IG at sweet_lime LLC. And she gives these wonderful little inspirational videos now that are also amazing. So just go check her out and tell her Carla sent you.
Miss Javetta was giving you a compliment. Girl, that got that hair looking.
Thank you, girl. You know.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's go to the next ad.
Stop, Troy. And
the Swedish truth.
The Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. Listen, I was to go see her because she over there cooking up stuff. And this her time of year. So Troy, when you come to town, you're gonna have to go see Faith. Faith, that's our sweets lady around these parts. She makes some excellent cakes, cobblers, pies, cookies, brownies, you name it. And if you need something with a little extra kick, she can make that too, baby. She is amazing. Award winning. She's won awards for her cakes. And she keeps my belly happy when I need some. And listen, she makes a sweet potato pound cake.
We're gonna talk about that, but keep it going.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen, you gotta go check her out. Her Facebook is The Sweet Truth. Instagram, she's the_sweet_truth #1. Her phone number is 336-986-9040. And you can catch her via email at sweettruth2@gmail.com. And make sure you tell her Carla sent you. Okay?
Indeed. Yes, indeed. So this morning, she had posted the picture of that sweet potato cake.
It tore your nerve up? Stop. I said,
I was-
God,
I
Cherry,
said,
come
I
on.
said it's too early for this food porn. What's going on? And she had the audacity to be up and said, I can ship it to you. I said, girl. She said
And you
this.
know it's almost Thanksgiving time. You better get into it.
She said this is shippable. So I'm like, ooh wee. So anywho, we already know what time it is. We
Okay.
already it's a
Okay.
rizap.
I feel
So
like I'm looking sideways, like I'm cross-eyed. Let me fix this.
no, you good.
Okay, am I good?
You
Okay.
just trying to get with the hair. That's what you're trying to get
Yeah,
comfortable.
I just, I'm used to having it up. I'm doing something. I didn't really have time to do my hair because when I got off of work, I had tutoring. I tutored my students, y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, y'all know I tutor Spanish like 4 days a week.
The
I don't
glow
know
is
what
extra
girl listen.
Ooh, she ships. Yeah, Javetta.
Yes, ma'am.
She
Yes,
done came
ma'am.
to the fat kid inside me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Cake. Oh,
And it's well worth it. I told her, me and her gonna experiment with some stuff. But oh yeah, that strawberry lemonade cheesecake.
you killing me, Carla. You killing me for real.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna stop talking. Okay. And I'm
'Cause
trying to lose weight, y'all. And please, if I seem like I'm moving like crazily, I'm so sore. I'm so sore, y'all. I'm going to the gym like I'm somebody. Oh God. Okay.
all
So
right, Sean. Sean got
you
her hair done too.
can
Okay. Okay.
Well, let's bring on my guest.
Anyway, let's bring your guests in. Come on
She
in,
better
Miss
be looking beautiful. Look at her. That's my dad right there. That's right there.
Well, look, I'm gonna let y'all ladies talk. I'll be back later. Y'all enjoy.
Okay, thank you, Troy. We appreciate you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
girl. Hey, girl. Hey.
What's up, sister? What's up, Carla? What's up, Carla? How are you?
I am great. If I was feeling any better, I couldn't stand it. It's a deacon at my church that say that, and so I stole it.
Thank you. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate it. I
you
appreciate it.
know, I'm so excited to have you over here, y'all. Listen, listen. People don't understand.
Hey, Miss.
Angel is the dream worker for a lot of us. Oh God, we're gonna talk about Angel and her many gifts and talents. We're gonna slide into that. Okay. But Angel, what's your concoction? I'm drinking this is something different.
What you got? What kind of wine is it?
It's petite Syrah with petite something. It's like a blend. And I love petite Syrah. That's my favorite wine. Petite Syrah.
Okay.
But I thought, Trader Joe's. I'm sorry, I can call their name. They need to be as much as I advertise.
Yeah, you get them to be a sponsor for you. Well, girl, I went old school like my uncle. I got some E&J and Coke.
I'm scared
tonight.
of you. I'm nervous.
Wine store, so I went in the cupboard. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Girl, you drink Irk and Jerk and can sit up here talking a complete sentence. Oh Lord, this will be an interesting thing. Let me sip a little bit of something else.
I see what she said. It's gonna be interesting.
My daughter the other day, I was like, listen to him. Because she was like, Ma, you still, because you drink Parmesan. I was like, baby, I like Parmesan. I like the VSOP when I feel like I want to be a little goody-goody. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. But I can't fool with no E&J, because E&J make you Irk and Jerk. I can't fool with it. And here's all Angie sitting up here drinking. Oh my God, I just drinking up one little bit of Coke. One time I ain't nothing but nothing. I'm just going to drink it.
Something. I enjoy Stella Rose, that wine. And I was like, I did, running around, and I said, I don't have no wine. I said, well, I got something in stash. So,
well, it's a concoction, and we're gonna roll with it. So, thank you. Happy homecoming. Let me show
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Aggie, fly.
You ready?
Yeah, I got to represent my school. So, and look, my uncle TJ, my uncle
said.
Listen, that's the old head right now, baby. Listen, he's like, oh. Hey, okay. So first things first, where you from and where you at?
Okay. I was born and raised in Syracuse, New York.
Okay.
And I have been residing in High Point, North Carolina for like the past 16 years.
Okay. All right. And it's funny, your one of your childhood friends lives across the walkway from me. Sharon. She's from Syracuse. Sharon, short, light skin. She hippie like me. She got dreads.
I gotta see her. She know me?
I forget Sharon's last name. But yeah, she's from Syracuse. She talk about you all the time.
Okay.
Okay. Her name is Sharon. And she has a daughter, and she always has her 2 grandkids over there too. She got a little girl and her grandson. He's like, I want to say like 18. I forget Sharon's last name, but if she watched this, I'm gonna tell her me and you had a show tonight because I had seen her this week because she be in and out there.
Right.
But yeah, Sharon.
Yes.
Yeah, what is Sharon's name? Girl, she done told me all about y'all Syracuse folk, honey, up there. And when she found out I was a Simpson, she said, girl, there's some Simpsons up here the whole family can say. I said, yeah, they're my family problem. They're probably doing
right. Right. Exactly.
Because everybody in my family musical some kind of way. You either play an instrument or you can sing or both. Or you use ginger ale, girl. Girl, I can't drink no Urkel Jerry, but I can drink some Palmer Sun, baby. I'll be in here, honey. I'll be wanting to play on the stage if I get some pound in my system.
That's the best time to play. You have a little sip and you play some cards. That or the old school. Remember Tunk? Your uncle and them used to play Tunk. And you better not sit at that table and not know how to play.
I'm terrible. You know what? Now, my ex-husband is from Atlanta. And they used to play Tunk and Pitty Pat. And I used to sit and watch them. And I still never learned how to play it. But I can play spades and I can play Jim Ryan.
I like spades.
No stuff like that. But so High Point, and then you're down here with your mommy. How did you what made you come to North Carolina?
I wanted to relocate several times. It never happened. And this time when it was time to relocate, it just happened. I had a family member who had retired from the service and was living here. And he was like, come down. And the rest is history. Came down and found my creative family, you know. Yep. And then my mom relocated as well as some other family members. So they all came on. And I love it. I wouldn't change nothing.
That's great. Yeah. You know, try it ain't so bad, you know. I was like, I want to move, but if I'm going to move, I feel like I'm going to do something drastic, like go to California or go to Arizona.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, something crazy where my family be like, what are you doing? You know, because I got to do it like that.
He was like, I got to go see. And then my family members and then 2 of my homegirls relocated. So
that's Danny.
I had some friends.
I'm sorry. I be getting in trouble for calling him by his name. I'm sorry. So Rest Music.
Yes, don't get in trouble, God. Don't get in trouble.
You see that wonderful intro that I had? He made that music. Isn't that nice?
That was nice. I meant to compliment you on that. Okay, definitely.
Yeah, he's gonna be helping me to do a couple of surprises in year 50. You know, musical surprises.
I can't wait. You so talented. It's gonna be awesome just to see you soar.
Okay, well, I'm just so you know what is so before we even get into it.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you,
Yes,
what's
ma'am.
your, what's your favorite car to drive? I don't know why I wrote that question down, but I was like, what is Angie's favorite car? You a car or truck person?
You know what? I'm the type, pretty much, long as I could get in it and with reverse and back and it ran, I ain't care. I would run a car down in the ground. Family members get new ones and what have you. Ain't just good. So I would say, but you know what? I like the crossovers. I like the
Yeah.
crossovers. The older I get, the crossovers, and whatever I decide to get, it has to have some. I want black on black with black rims.
Oh.
And my nephew teasing me, talking about you worried about rims now in your 50s. I was like, yes, a little this gnat is getting on me. So
But
yeah,
you know what?
get
Mind his business, because we out here thinking how we thinking, and this is how it is.
But the crossovers, not the big SUVs, not something small, but like the ones that I call them like in the medium, get like a crossover, black on black on black. So
I'm thinking about getting black.
If you see me pulling up to a rehearsal, and you'd be like, black on black on black, I think that's her.
Black is sexy though, and I like my car is charcoal gray, so I think that's a sexy. I think that's like a elegant.
Yes.
This is just a regular silver. Ooh, give me that.
Ooh. Or you know what? I always thought about a midnight blue vehicle. Because you think it's black, and when the sun hit it, it's like, you're like, wait a minute, is that blue? Something like that.
But see, I love red, but because of the way I drive, I decided not to get a red car anymore because I was, police like to pull you over when you drive a red car. And as much as I love the Dallas Cowboys, I was gonna have a Dallas Cowboy car, but I kept getting pulled over. And this police officer told me one time he pulled me over because I had Cowboys on my bumper sticker.
Did he give you a ticket?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, you can't. That's a whole nother conversation.
I ain't got time, So I don't know, but I am going to get me a right now I am driving the car that I wish for. So I told you about that. I manifested the car that I have now. So I always wanted a Jeep Wrangler.
Okay.
I did, but and hopefully I'll have one day. We'll see.
You would.
So I gotta ask everybody. I already know, but they don't know. What's your zodiac sign, Mama? Come on.
Sagittarius, one of the fire signs, December 4th.
Lord,
Sag. Yes.
That's why I get along with you so well. My cousin Octavia, her birthday was December the 5th. So yeah. Okay. I love her. My big mama was a Sagittarius. Yeah, my aunt Vanessa, who passed away, was a Sagittarius. Because I love things. Yeah. Y'all got a dry humor, but I like y'all. Y'all like to drink. And if I need you to fight, you fight. You don't have to say too much. Y'all just come from nowhere. I love it. So.
Call me, and then I'll be like, okay, we'll figure it out. And then I'll be like, we'll fight later. But if you call me, you need me, something, yeah. And then we'll talk about it later. We don't start nothing, but we'll finish it.
Oh, sure will. Well, sometimes y'all do something. I'm your mama did that. Wait a minute, hold it. She was feisty. Look, hey, love. Look, there go. And he said, is that his Robin? There she go. There she go, Lois. Look, and we supposed to do it some more. Do it again.
Batman and Robin, I forgot about that. Yes. So y'all have me crying over here. You have me crying.
Yes, look, Ange was our stage manager for Her Story, His Truth, Carlos Master Production, where I played First Lady Gloria Jones with her trifling self. And Ange ran a tight ship. She ran a tight ship. We didn't have to wonder about what was going to happen. She let us know. And that stage was her domain, and we did what she said, or else, okay? And she did Sisters of Juneteenth this year that I did. When I walked in and saw Ange, I said, oh, thank you, God. Then I said, oh, thank you. Hallelujah.
Yes.
I said, it's going to be all right.
I
I know
told you
it's going to be okay.
I had you. I had it.
Because I didn't know who
That
was
was
running
fun.
that show. Yeah. So, you did my first all-female comedy show for me. I would never
That was
ever
an
forget
honor.
you here for me because I was totally lost, and you held my hand, and we did the damn thing, honey. That thing was sold out, baby.
It was. It sure was.
And you kept it going, even with the AC going up and down, and just all the foolishness
Yeah.
that happened. But it was
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, I was like, I
Thank
got
you.
it. Don't worry about it. Go to do you.
So
Go
now,
make it happen. We had a good time.
so let's start with the fact that, and you're an actress first. You're an actual actress, right?
Yes. I've been
Yes.
performing since the age of 9.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you did
Let me
theater
tell you
in
that.
York? Oh,
My
what?
mother, I was 9. Believe it or not, Carla, I was shy. And my brothers, exactly. My older brothers and sisters would kind of talk for me a little bit. And so I went to one camp for the summer. It didn't work out. The next thing I knew, my mother had enrolled me in this theater program. It was called Theater Arts for Youth, called Taffy, years and years ago. And we were rolling. We were doing so well. I guess I'm telling my age now, but we were going to perform at what's the child name? Amy Carter, Jimmy Carter's daughter. We were invited to perform at her birthday party. And we were getting, well, then, as a child, you don't know, but they were getting all the paperwork and, all the security issues together for us to come with a parent to stay there at the White House and do that. But I can't recall, but a war or something broke out, and we were not able to go. Yep. So I've been doing theater, and then just would sit and watch and knew, just kind of paying attention what went on behind the scenes. And then as I got a little older, start doing the stage management. So by being an actress first, made it easier to make the transition and to know what was important behind to make sure the stage was good. So,
You know what? I love when I see you on set because you're always walking around with your little notebook, and it's like you're like, what's she writing in that book? And she'll look at you.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Taking notes to make sure.
I'll be like, what's she doing, girl? And you be like, this is on the prop table, don't touch it until you come. Look, and she be look, and we be like,
table. Exactly.
And I love it. I love it. I love the fact that you are an actress, not word, because you act, you stage direct, you write.
Yep,
So
I've got into writing over COVID. Didn't think about writing. I used to write poetry. You know how some poets can just sit and write a poem or something? I had to have a reason, and actually when I first moved to High Point, I had a poetry troupe called the Imani Poetry Troupe. And here in High Point, we perform at a local restaurant, which is no longer there, but it was by the High Point University. I want to say first and third Saturday or second and fourth. And I did that, and but some folks thought I'm actually poet, and I was like, no, I don't write poetry like some of the other poets, like R.L. and Morgan and Lavinia, how they could just come and kill it. No.
Okay, right. It's fine.
I do enjoy poetry.
Yeah, they get into it. So, I
love it. Like sit and listen and their creativity. I love it. But to sit and no.
You have to be going through
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or actually like when certain aunts and certain people have passed away, certain family members was like, instead of having the Lord's Prayer on the back of obituary. They like write a poem about the person, and I would try
Okay.
to capture that. Not to be a downer, but I would capture
No.
the person, and like a couple aunts, a couple cousins, stuff like that. Just just something a little different. But I haven't done that in a while. So, but
that's amazing though, because that your family would entrust you with that, because that's giving homage to your person that passed away, and who better to do it than somebody that's in the family that knows the person, and I think that's beautiful.
Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Okay, so Troy, throw that headshot up there. I said headshot. Look at that. Okay, she is the CEO. You understand? Of VMAC. Okay, so look at her. That honey, black don't crack, y'all. I want y'all to understand. Black do not crack. And Angel Hamilton, she moves like a panther. Y'all gotta see how she walks. She just be gliding. Look at her.
Carla, you a mess.
You gotta walk, Angel. I love it. I love that. It's so intense. It's so intense. It's like, look at me.
Thank you. What'd you say? It's so intense. Look at me.
So tell us about your company. Tell us about this VMAC Entertainment.
It's called VMAC 515, and I'll tell you about where the name came from.
Okay.
I was like, okay, if I'm coming up with a company, I gotta have a funky, I gotta have a jazzy name. I let it go, and then I just took all the initials of my grandparents, the first initial of their name. So the V is for Versi, the M is for Minnie, the A is for Arthur, and the C is for Charles. So my grandparents are my mother's parents and my father's parents. And that's how I came up with it. And 515 is the address of the church, my Baptist church, where you found the faith and I found the Lord. And when you think about it, the Baptist church, that's the first time you perform, you do public speaking, you learn how to run a meeting, all of that. So I was blessed to have them type of, faith leaders in my life. And so it was just VMAC. And then I went home for a homecoming event, the church homecoming event. Okay. And I said, I'm gonna add 515 on it. So VMAC 515.
Uncle said that picture was, isn't it, Uncle?
Thank you, Uncle.
Wow, that's touching.
Thank you.
And that's why you're blessed with your company, because your ancestors are involved. You put them on your logo. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand when we give homage to our ancestors. People, everybody thinks I'm weird. I don't care. But, I weekly, as much as I can, I give homage to my ancestors however I can. I know for a fact that a lot of the things that I'm doing now, my father is helping me, my grandparents, because people believe in angels. How come y'all believe in angels, but you can't believe in your ancestors walking heavy in the spirit for y'all? Why is that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just really believe that,
announcements.
Yeah, esoteric entertainment. Yeah, I didn't grow up in that church. I didn't. Right. But I raised my kids in Baptist church, and you're right. Baptist church afforded my children, like, they learned how to sing, they did dancing, they had to give announcements. I had one who's painful inside.
You Sunday, you had to come up and they give you a week to figure that out, or you get with Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so and they gonna stand there and you had church, all of that. So and that's where the acting was birthed, or the creativity. Yep. Yeah,
Youth Sunday at our church, they led the whole church service. They did everything but preach. And then they started doing that because we have a youth minister who's also an actress now. Her name is LaVey.
Okay.
Used to get up there and preach, and she used to tear that church up and sing and rap and do all that stuff. And I said, baby, these young people. But that's what church was a training ground for these children to get up and speak and do all the different things that they do. Oh, he said it's halftime. Okay, so we're at halftime. So what that means is, oh, and thank you for sharing that with us. Now I look at it different when I know that. Oh, that's the matriarch and the patriarch in God. It's just all together.
If I wanted to, if that was my initial thought process, I don't think it would have happened. But I just was like, oh, let's just do this, and it's working. So VMAC 515.
I love it. So at halftime on this show, we feature the artist of the week. So come on, Troy, do what you do.
Alrighty. What we got here is one of Blast's favorite artists. This gentleman is one of our pillars. This is my man who's actually from Durham, North Carolina. And his name is Elijah Rosario. This song is called Movie Star. Let's check it out.
Yeah, just me and my bros. Fresh out the whip with the drip and we know that we chosen. Yeah, the ladies look at us wondering who we are. We walked in the club just like some movie stars. Just like some movie stars. Yeah, just me and my bros. Fresh out the whip with the drip and we know that we chosen. The ladies look at us wondering who we are. We just walked in the club just like some movie stars. Just like some movie stars. Yeah. Got the all white with the seppies, got the champagne, yes, feel a little rich. Walk through the club, they respect me, baby don't test me. Taking you home after this. Run through the town, turn it up with my bros. We ain't worried about a thing cause we got money to blow. Let's go. Pour up the shots, now we litty. Bros on the scene, yeah, we in the city. Cameraman catch it, baby come near me. She pulled up a shot, took a shot off a set, then I'm gorgeous. Told me my skin is so flawless. Told me to smile for the big ego enormous. Run through the town, living lawless. Know that I always been late. Yeah, just me and my bros. Fresh out the whip with the drip and we know that we chosen. Yeah, the ladies look at us wondering who we are. We just walked in the club just like some movie stars. Just like some movie stars. Life is good, paper straight. Take a shot, let's celebrate. Can't complain, bills is paid. Brothers on that paper tray. Off that we levitate. Bossing now we regulate. Got a new stock, got a different demeanor. Just leveled up in our salary cleaner. Yeah, just me and my bros. Fresh out the whip with the drip and we know that we chosen. The ladies look at us wondering who we are. We walked in the club just like some movie stars. Just like some movie stars. Yeah, just me and my bros. Fresh out the whip with the drip and we know that we chosen. Yeah, the ladies look at us wondering who we are. We walked in the club just like some movie stars. Just like some movie stars.
Yes, indeed. And that is Elijah Rosario with Movie Star. And also, if you would like to be one of our Blast artists as well, if you are a R&B singer or whatever, or even a comedian, or even a spoken word poet, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free and be a part of the family. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, ladies, back to y'all.
Thank you, Troy. Blast Music 247.
That's nice. Look at you, Carla. You get everybody in. That's wonderful. That, you know what? Ain't nothing like black folk in the world. Ain't nothing like us. Ain't nothing like us.
I love it. And you know, Los brought me in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just
Mr. Producer Troy was telling me, yes.
Yeah. And so, and then now you see my girl Shine is on here. I see my girl Demi Day. Shout out to Demi Day. Demi. Girl, I was at that gym last night listening to your music, girl. That's why I'm sitting here, can't move right now. because I thought I could keep up with that music, huh? Oh, yeah, I feel like somebody to beat me, but I'm sticking with it. Listen, I was in y'all true story. Javetta Nibble is my witness. Y'all, I was in the gym boo-hooing last night. Boo-hooing. Because I felt like puffy stuff. Everybody was in their outfit. And I was like, I'm a fat bitch. But I got through it. Yeah. And so I kept going. And so I'll be going back tomorrow because Operation Get Snatched Back is in full effect. Okay. All right. End of that story.
Yes.
So now.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you are a producer.
Whew. Yes.
This is exciting to me. This is exciting.
Thank you so much.
So, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay. Oh, wow. I don't even know where to begin. I'll just start this coming.
Well, let's throw the picture up first. Throw the picture up, showing the flyer for her event. Look at that.
Thank you, sis.
That is happening this Sunday at the Greensboro Cultural Center, the Van Dyke Performance Space, which is an excellent place to do any performance. Mm-hmm. And this is a dramatic monologue, and this is part of our Aggie Pride, homecoming weekend of excellence. And
yes,
this is giving respect to the brothers. Right?
To the brothers.
Okay, yes. So let's talk about this, girl.
Yes.
Talk about this.
Yes. Myself, Anthony Belton. Anthony is oh my gosh, I met him when I was doing poetry. He is I met him and I knew him as an artist. He is a phenomenal artist. And then we connected again on with Thomas Scott when we did Outbreak Zero, and I played a character in that. And we kept in contact over the years. And we were at actually the auditions for Chick Charmer, where I had called you and I was sharing that with you. And so we were at a meeting, and he shared this idea with me about this man named Hank Townsend. And I said, he said, Angel, I'll write a little bit. He said, I'm going to write some stuff up and I'm going to send it to you. So he emailed it over to me and I said, okay. And it wound up being during COVID. So the thought of America knows now what the Black family goes through, especially in reference to our fathers, our brothers, our uncles, our cousins, leaving and not coming home because of something simple. And, George Floyd, all of that, craziness, if you will. And I took what he wrote and I added some stuff to it. And I also, the one thing I kept in mind that I'm not a Black male, I'm a Black female. So I had some of my closest friends and family answer some questions, which allowed me to feed and add to what I wanted to do, which created the one-man dramatic monologue. Because years ago, I had a one-woman show where I used to do poetry, some of my poetry and some different things. Mm-hmm. So I came up with the one-man dramatic monologue. I thought about Anthony, and we started rehearsing on it. We had a couple hiccups, and but now he will be performing October 30th. And the monologue, it just talks about the good and the bad. And it just continues the conversation of the Black man, which I think we need to continue to have. So we got a little bit of comedy, but the majority of just stuff just to make you think in a creative manner. And we're going to have a 15-minute intermission. And then I have Majestic Soul, which is a band out of the High Point area. LaShawn Hill, she's one of the singers. Reggie Gillespie. Yes, you worked with LaShawn in performance. Yes. So it's kind of like you got some drama, intermission, and a concert. So something a little different, just to be different and think outside the box. And so I took some personal experiences and some experiences that Anthony had, and we just kind of collaborate and put them together and created, theoretically speaking, Hank Townsend. So once he gets on stage, he doesn't go off. That's it for about like 45 minutes. Thank you.
Well,
So
shout out to Anthony because
yes, he's definitely an amazing talent, right? Because he
doing
wrote
a lot of talking. 45 minutes is a long time.
be on stage, but mind you, Carla, by yourself.
Oh,
So you had no one to feed off of.
Like what?
You had nobody to feed off. If you skip a line, you have no one else to help you remember the line and pop up. So, and he trusted me. I trusted him. And Hank will be birthed on Sunday.
I wish I could be there. Okay, I'm just very upset right now.
I'm sorry.
I need a body double because all the things I want to do, you know what I mean?
I understand.
Girl, oh Lord, how am I make? Well, hey, whatever. I'll figure this out. I am just so excited. I'm just always amazed at what we do when we put our heads together.
Yes.
And people, especially Black people, and especially as Black men and women, because they swept it down. We can't do nothing together. But as you can see,
I ain't thought about that. You're right. Come on.
I do a lot of stuff. I thank God for my bros. I tell my Black men every day, I love y'all. I love y'all. They're gonna warn right there. I love y'all. That's my brother right there. That's all Carlos Nancy, James Lyons, MC Hughes.
Yes.
God, I can run down the list. It's a whole bunch of them. Troy, Calvin. It's a whole bunch of brothers who made sure that my talent got put on Front Street. And then also there's Troy. Now I got this new set of people. Soul Reds. Okay. I got my boy. Oh, yeah, why my mind going blank? Oh my God. Mr. Elliott over there at Blast Music 24/7. It's just so many.
And they're gentlemen, and because as you say, everybody don't hit on everybody. They just kind brothers who want to make sure you good. We're going to do this play. We're going to do this. Nothing but laughter and gentlemen all the way.
And you know what? That's one thing I can say. Because, people be like, oh, you don't fool with your castmates. No. And
because
they're all married for one thing, so hell no. Then second, the ones that are single, that's not what we there for. You know what I'm saying? I just really respect. Although I did tap my foot in the water one time. Okay. That's a whole other story. But that was a long time ago. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really. What love
scene?
I'm gonna start cussing on these people. Let me talk in tongues and say it.
Ooh, first lady gonna have a love scene. Wait for that.
Cause listen, who is it with? Cause who you bringing somebody new out there? Cause I ain't
I don't know nothing about that.
If I get to touching on Johnny McNeil, he might damn go home to the Lord. And I can't do that. I ain't gonna be responsible for that.
You ain't even right.
And girl life ain't gonna kill me neither. Oh, right. But he died in the last one. But this is girl, listen, I can't. Don't mess with my nerves. Right. I'm not gonna listen to him no more. So we have a love for our brothers, and Black men and Black women, we do stand by each other, whether it comes to the arts, community, all those things. And I'm just so excited. I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to make us go. We used to do the feed breakfast on Saturdays to people because I was going to church on Saturday. But
right,
I know now that it was the predecessor to the free lunch. The Sigmas and the Zetas, they would feed the people, the children. They would do free lunch, free breakfast. And, I remember we used to go do that. And it was a whole bunch of brothers and sisters who got together and saw their children in the neighborhood where eating when school was out. And
right.
So, it's stuff like that I know when people try to say, Black people do that crab in the barrel. Some Black people do that. But the majority of Black people do. I know when it's time to band together and get stuff done, we get stuff done. We get together and we get it done. So that's so exciting that you and Anthony have such a friendship that you are able, and I'm just praying that God will do something like that for me, because to me that's just beautiful. That's beautiful that y'all understand each other's minds enough that you can produce this work of art together and carry it through so that people can have this gift that's going to go on throughout time. Are y'all recording it?
Not this time. We wasn't able to do it this time, but next time we will. And we got some other stuff in the works too, because he done came up with some more ideas. And I said, hold up, wait a minute. Let me
I hate that we didn't get to do the chick charm because I love that character.
And we talked about trying to find a way, because for me, I love the stage. So we never know. And now that I know that I can direct, if you will, because people used to be like, well, if you can stage manage, you can almost kind of direct. So this time, with Sunday being my directorial debut, I'm kind of glad it was just one person. So I have a small team. I just have one person, and then my stage manager is Dana Flood, the young lady from right. So I'm like Tom Perry. I was recycling folk that I know can do certain things and make it happen.
Yeah. But she's very organized. Yes. Okay.
He's been on board as well too. So as we, as I grow and we continue to see, and me, it has to make sense and it has to be right.
Dana's a great actress too. She was a side chick. I mean, side dude, not side chick. I said no.
Exactly right. With Ant. Yes.
Yeah, with Anthony. Yeah.
That's another one. That's another brother. You and him need to write something. That would be.
Oh, that's my little brother right there. I tell people all the time, Effie is like my little brother. Him and I love his wife. I love, all my brothers. I like their wives. Thank God. I haven't had one who they, I think when I first came into the mix though, they was all like, yeah.
But it takes a special person to realize that you have a creative spouse and you may not be as creative, because think about it. We spend a lot of time together coming up with a show, rehearsals, calling, texting, changing, and that person has to be supportive. And I've heard where there's some folk who the wife or the husband is jealous and won't let him do anything. Yeah. So I'm blessed to have folk in my corner that's like, I understand, I got you, because they're just as creative and we push each other.
Oh, girl, I just can't wait until God let me do my news thing with Idris Elba or Alonzo, Lance Alonzo. I'm gonna tell you, if I got a boo, he gonna have to understand.
Right.
Take everything off. I'm gonna take my face off and everything. He just gonna see what he see on camera, and you gonna be all right when it happens. Look, he said, you told me that her story is true. I took notes from you on a lot of things from the play. Yeah, because even when she ran my comedy show, Los, I was learning stuff from her. And I like how Ange do that. I like how she do a hand like this when she be talking to people like.
I didn't even see you think of stuff. I don't even realize that I do. You be paying attention. I just be trying to get it together.
That's what we doing. That's how she do you. She throw that hand out there. You better shut your mouth. And I love it. I love it because Your presence commands power, even though you're a teeny little thing. People don't realize it's just little, y'all. That's that Sagittarius spirit. They little, but they big. You know what I mean? So, you're just a phenomenal person. Congratulations to you and Anthony on this endeavor. I am so excited for you. Wow. And I definitely, girl, yeah, please do it. I got to see this. Listen, we all popping in these streets. 2023 for us to be book bang for the queen. And I'm very excited. And you know, we've already talked about when I do my stage play, and y'all know for a fact, Asia House just already know she already in my corner, so I'm good. I'm just very excited about what God is doing for you. And your pastor. Who your pastor is, girl? Who your pastor is?
Amos L. Quick the third.
And who is that? This my mentor, y'all. Her pastor is how I started doing comedy, actually.
He was doing comedy, and he said the Lord called him, and I believe it was right before he was about to blow up, and he stopped. And now he's been I want to say 10, 11 years.
He's on the board of education for Guilford County.
And now he's a representative in Raleigh.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Wow. So he's on the state level now.
Yes.
Go ahead, Amos. I love Amos Quick. Y'all, me and Amos Quick have the same birthday, August 14th. Yeah. And the very first night I ever got on the stage and did comedy, he was there watching me and I didn't know it. So when I came off the stage, he was like, let me holler at you for a minute. And I was like, wait a minute. And I knew who he was because, you know, of the radio.
I heard, yeah.
It was, we just went from there. And every time Amos had a show, he would take me with him.
Okay.
And I opened up, listen, for Small Fire. Her name is Small Fire now. But it was Small Fry.
Oh, it's Fire now?
Small Fire. She do Christian, she do Christian comedy now, just period. She don't do...
I thought she always had. Okay.
But she used to do club, because like one night we was at the Shriners Club.
Okay, I got you. I understand what you mean.
You know, she don't do that no more. But that was a long time ago. How
long you been doing comedy, friend?
12 years.
Okay.
13 maybe. Something like that.
That art form, I to all y'all, because that art form is no joke. So you talk about Anthony being on stage 45 minutes. You do it without thinking about it. You do it 3 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever your set is. And the minute you hit the stage, you got to demand the stage, because we're gonna be sitting at you like, who did?
Right.
To me, that's the toughest art form there is.
But I love the pressure of it. I love the pressure of it. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I love the pressure of it. So,
and then you be able to take that and take direction as an actress. That's amazing. And then I know you sing too.
Not so much now, so yeah. I was thinking about getting back into it at one time, but I don't proclaim to be a singer. I can carry a tune when I need to. Like I did in this last play, they had me sing, and I was like, "Yeah, sure," but I didn't have to sing for long.
You were singing Saturday, and I had my show with the Greensboro Children's Theater downtown. So yeah. Okay, I'm having. Well, Pastor, I mentioned something. He was asking about what's going on, and I was doing something, and he was like, "Tell Carla she got to come to the church." And that's when I think I saw you next time I told you, because I was like, my pastor said you could sing.
Yeah. I gotta go see old pastor. You tell pastor I'm gonna come over there and go to church on Sunday. I am.
You call me and we'll go, because I ain't been in a minute. But I go online.
I went to the church since the pandemic, so there's that. I mean, I've been online. I've been going to Bedside Baptist. I watch Ted Armstrong every Sunday. That's my parents' campus. Even though I ain't kept put in there except for a few pews and everything, that's still my church. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So, got me a little older gentleman over there that fix my car tires and stuff sometimes, so I got to, stay tied up to the church.
Do it. Okay. I understand. Sister Carla.
What's next? What's next for Angel Housing? So after you do this, what's next on your agenda? What's next?
I've been asked to do a production in the about the healthcare, the disparities about the Black women and how they get treated differently than white women, and then also at the same time about Black veterans and mental health. So all these, it's just, and I'm like, okay, because if you told me I would have been here directing and co-wrote something, I'd have been like, please, I'm gonna go ahead and sit and have me some libation. But it's gonna work out, and the creativity flows, and like I said, it have to make sense, and we'll go from there. So we got some things. And then also with VMAC 515, I do it's a company. I do various things, talent support, stage management, casting, directing, now producing, and some writing. So I travel a lot out of town with my business partner Dexter Porter of Cyber South Records. So we'll do talent support at certain events and things of that. So I'm trying to do a little something as make my passion my profession.
Okay, aren't we all? Listen, girl, let me drink this right here.
Come on, here we go.
Some people work me today. They work me. But you know what? I just wish one time they would turn the camera on. Because I was sitting here Jaybird naked with some flip-flops on, taking them phone calls. And I was like, well, all day today. And I said, they're not going to get the best of me. But you know what? I said, oh. And I just kept thinking about my podcast. And I said, I'm going to talk to Angel tonight. Everything going to be all right. I'm going to be fine.
Thank you, dear.
So,
I appreciate this. I really do.
And I just thank you. I just thank you so much for coming on my show. Now we're gonna switch up here, but I'm gonna ask you 2 more questions and we out. Is that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know this don't have nothing to do with nothing, but since we had Mr. Rosario on earlier, what's your favorite kind of music? Like when Ange is chilling at home or she's riding in her car, what do you like to tune into? Are you a gospel person, jazz, neo soul, funk? What do you like?
Neo soul, mainly R&B. I like go-go. Actually, when I was preparing for you tonight, I was listening to oh my God, Jason Bateman. It's not Bateman, Basting. He used to be the musical director on one of them late talk shows. He won 3 or 4 Grammys this year.
Okay.
So,
he's tied up to a go-go band? Who they used to work with?
No. He has his own. And of course, like Jill Scott, India, Ari.
Speaking of which, have you heard that new jam she got with Robert Glasper called High?
No, I haven't. I heard I gotta check that out. I gotta hear that.
He just did a deluxe. He released a deluxe edition of the Black Radio. Well, I got it on my TV right now. It's Black Radio 3, the Supreme Edition. So he added some songs on it. And he has one jam on there with India Irene having this conversation with this dude on the telephone. Girl,
I fell in love with India Irene when it was brown skin.
Oh yeah, I love her.
And
You
I'm
know, my
like,
favorite song by her is "The Truth." I love that song. Like,
yes, yes, yes. Because
I
you be
love
like,
that
oh, I want to
song.
choke you, but then, oh, you coming here looking all fine. Yep, yep, that's it.
I
That's it.
love that. I love Robert Glasper. I like the way he pulls people together and gets the best out of them. He got PJ Morton on there. He got Yebba. He got oh my God, he got Bilal doing
Okay.
oh God, what's the song? Bilal just did a remake of something that's very popular and on his album, and I was just thrown away. And there's a jazz cat, I can't remember his name, but he is Jasmine Sullivan on there too. Y'all, Jasmine
Yes.
Sullivan just redid Round Midnight. Golly. That'll bring to somebody too.
Music is, if it wasn't for music, I think a lot of us be done lost our mind.
I gotta have it. Like right now, I told you I got the radio on in the background. I have to have music going, or I can't function.
I don't like it to be silent. I like to have something in the background. Yep.
And I think it's because I grew up in the house with people. My mom was a musician. She loved music. My dad was a musician. My mom was a musician.
Yes.
Her way. And my dad was definitely a musician because he played like 10 instruments proficiently. He sang.
Wow.
He did all of that stuff. Like when my dad passed away, he was he had a band called the Savoy, and they were on Showtime with the Apollo, and he was going up. And he died. So
doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying?
My dad was a performer. Like if you ever saw him do anything, and George Clinton told my dad personally that he had the best cover band of him that he ever saw. Like my dad literally put into George Clinton whenever he was like, he had a whole thing. He would do the Mothership. He had the red. Remember the red suit with the hat?
Yes,
my dad did all of that. He would do all of that. He would do the voice variations. I mean, you just had to see it. It was amazing.
Your father is with you. That's where you get it from, to perform and to love. And that one thing I do miss about being on stage is that energy. You feel, to me, the best high is that applause.
Yes.
That applause.
Well, not just applause, but the reaction. The reaction.
Yes. Or when
the audience
a joke or a scene and the audience gets it, and I'll be like, got him. We be good to go. Yes.
Girl, this play that we did this past weekend, when I tell you that audience gave us life, they were the best audience ever.
That's good.
And you remember when we did Her Song His Truth? I thought them people were like gonna go crazy. Especially when James Lyons did his little foolishness. Girl, them people couldn't take it. But it was amazing. I can't wait to have James on here. I can't wait to have James. So
that's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. So before we go, I just want to ask you one question and we're out. When people, and I ask everybody, so this is your turn. When people hear the name Angel Housey, or when they hear Ange, or when your name comes up, what do you want people to know? What is it that you want people to know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, when your name is in the building? What would you say? Who is Angel Housey? Who is she?
Oh, that's a good question. And the first thing that pops in my mind is a sister that's about her business.
Definitely. I can testify. Yes, and I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
You're the best, man. So if y'all can, if you are able to, go support Theoretically Speaking on October the 30th, which is this Sunday, at the Van Dyke Performance Center over in Greensboro. The show starts at 3:30. Is that when the doors open? When does the show actually start?
The door's probably gonna open at you know me. I'm a stickler for time, so the door's probably open no later than 2:45. Show will start at 3:30. Like I
Probably.
said, one man dramatic monologue, 15-minute intermission. Majestic Soul will perform, have sultry sounds for about an hour. And God bless and good night after that. So yeah. So thank you, Mr. Producer, Mr. Troy. Thank you, and I'm so excited for you. Michael Collier has your attention. Girl, you go, Carla, go.
I'm trying. Now,
Keep
how can the people follow you on social media so that they can see what you are doing?
I'm at Facebook, just Angel Housey, and Instagram is Housey Angel. My
Spell
email
Housey.
address.
People don't know how to spell that. Spell Housey.
HOWZE. First name Angel, like the Bible. ANGEL. My email address is vmac51555@gmail.com.
I know that
But
email.
if you message me on Facebook or you look for Angel Housey, you will see. Well, right now, thank you, brother. Right now, I have my flyer, but after that, you will see this lovely face of Angel,
okay.
And that's.
Well, I just thank
Carla,
you.
thank you so much. This has been. I have been looking forward to this. I appreciate you, sister.
Oh no, I appreciate you. You have really
all
helped
that
me
you
and so
do.
many countless others. So we really, we applaud you. You are the bomb. Just keep doing what you're doing. And I'll see you next time, sis. I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate everyone. This was awesome.
And y'all have a good week. Thank you. Good weekend. All right.
Be safe, Aggies. Be safe at homecoming.
We will.
Salute.